Hello again and welcome to another unboxing video. This time you will see we have a Ubiquiti Networks Nanobeam AC Gen 2, and we actually have a pair of these that have just arrived today. We've got these in for a job that's come up, and we basically have to join two buildings together with a network connection, and we've looked at the various ones in offer, and these ones hopefully will do the job. They come at a pretty good price point as well. So as I say, we've ordered these things up. I've never worked with them before, so it'll be a case of opening them up, see what's inside, and then I'll spend a bit of time with the software and hopefully figure out how to connect them. So you'll see at the back it lists everything that's inside the box, and there's no point in me going over that. You can read that yourself. Still sealed shut, so what we will do is we will see about removing that little seal, and that's it. Right, so let's see what we get inside the box. Well, first of all, I don't know if you can see that. Inside the box, when we open it up, we actually have a guide on how to quickly link into it and set it up if we've got an iPhone or an Android phone. But we'll worry about that later on in the video. Inside the box, we have the Nanobeam AC Gen 2. So you can see there we've got a little spirit level. That must be for lining them up when we try to configure them. What else have we got? We have got some writing here. We have a removable cover with a little strap to stop it being lost. And we have inside there two Ethernet ports, a main and line 2, so it says for PoE out and data, so that's quite handy. I'll pass through if required, and that little just slides back on. Protective cover to keep it clean. What else have we got inside? We have power cord, which is of no use to me because in the UK we have a 3-prong plug. So what we have to do is buy in a clover leaf type. That adds about an extra £4 to the cost. They do provide the option to actually wall mount this, but again that's about an extra £4 or £5 for literally a big screw and a piece of metal to screw it into a wall if you don't want to put it on a pole. What else have we got? We have for the pole mounts, that's just to lock it in place. This device has to be powered with this adapter, the 24-volt PoE injector, or if you've got a tough switch or a unifi switch which will drop down to 24-volt, you've got to use that. They make that very clear in the instructions, talking of which, there's the little instruction book. This here is the sort of ball and socket part where that will literally screw onto that, so that you can then start to move it and align it, and then lock that in place. Plasticky feel to it, not cheap. It feels, always feels okay. Yeah, it's fine. It's plastic. Once it goes up, it's not going to get touched again. But that's all we've got in the box. So that's the Nanobeam AC Gen 2. So what we'll now do is we'll see about getting the software, have a little look at that, and I'll see about trying to configure this up, see if I can make sense of it, and I'll show you what I've got to do. So we're on a Windows 10 PC, and as you can see here at the moment, my IP address is 192.168.15.103. So I've got to change that over to the correct IP address for the Nano station. So you'll see here, I'm going to quickly set it to 192.168.1.100, and that will bring it into the range for the Nano to be contactable. So up here we'll see that it's 192.168.1.20 for the Nano, and we'll log in. Once we get in there, we'll then go through a wizard and set the device up. So we'll set it up for UK, English, agree, continue, which is fine. So now we need to set up the admin side. So we'll just do admin at the moment, put in a reasonably strong password. Then you've got to confirm that again. So we'll get that out of the road. Save. And that says logged in. So you can see there, it's telling us that we can turn the radio off if we want, but we won't bother with that just now. We'll go straight into settings. And what we'll need to do now is configure this up. Basically act as the master station at the moment. So change the mode. And you can see here I'm highlighting that. So we want that to be an access point P2P. The SSID can be anything you want, but we'll just leave that as UBNT. Yeah, we'll leave it as UBNT, we don't want it overly complicated. The channel width, again, you can have this whatever you want. Just for testing purposes, I'll just leave it at 20, but we are going to adjust that. Everything else, pretty much okay. We'll just put in the wireless security, which is just normal. WPA2, put in your pre-share key. Save that off once we're done. Yep. Save. I'll just wait for these changes to apply. Now that's been done, we can move on to the next phase. So now, if we go up to network, click that. So the network role, we'll just leave that as the bridge. And now what we're going to do is set up a static IP address for the network that we're currently on. So we'll set that as 192.168.15.101. Set the gateway, set that up, and DNS, we'll just make that as the router. Secondary DNS, we'll just use Google, get that entered in. And once that's in, we can save the changes off for that. And once again, we have to wait. So now disconnect that device we've been working on, plug the second one on. Now that of course will have the same IP address of the 192.168.1.20. So just pop that back in at the top, connect again, and we're basically just going to log in the exact same way as we did the first time. So it's a little bit monotonous, I understand that, but let's just go through it. So we'll go back through, United Kingdom, English, we agree, hit continue, admin, put the password in, confirm it, hit save. Right, that's us in. So this is us in the second device now, okay? So now what we'll do, go over to settings. And again, this time what we'll now do is go to wireless. In the wireless mode now, click that. We'll set that now as a station, P2P. Now with the SSID this time, you can see it is set to UBNT, but let's hit select. And what you will see there is that the other device is there. Now click that. And if you want to lock the whole thing in, click lock this EP or just select, it's up to yourself. We're going to use lock to the EP, which means it won't connect to anything else. It does warn you about that. Right, now that we've done that, next phase is channel width. And what we're just going to do is leave that to auto. As you can see, there is auto channel and control frequencies, but we're not going to bother with that just now. Okay, now we go into the wireless security. Again, put in the pre-share key that you had created in the first device. Make sure that the security and the authentication is the same. Hit save. And we'll apply those changes. Into network. And again, network, the network mode there, we'll just leave that as bridge. The configuration mode just leave as simple, but this time what we'll now do is change the IP address to one that's on the local LAN. We'll move that up one, so rather than 101 we'll have 102. NetMask gateway, DNS, we'll just fill all of those in and leave everything else at the moment to the defaults. Put in that, hit save changes and wait for that to be applied. So now what we'll do is we'll change over that static IP address we put in the PC and we'll just set it to automatic. Now that way it's going to bring us back onto the live network. So we'll go back to the 192.168.15, probably 103, and then this time to log back into one of the devices,
We'll do 192.168.15.102. That was the last one we just worked on. Then you'll see this time, just log in, password, hit log in, and then hopefully what we should see on the left hand side, you'll see there's the Nanobeam Gen 2, and on the right hand side at the moment, not connected, and then bang, it just jumps in. So really that's us achieved what we wanted to do. We have got the two devices to connect, and as I say, we just have to fine tune the device once we take this onto the customer's premises. So I hope this has been of interest to someone out there, and just like to thank everyone who took the time to watch. If you have any questions, comments, etc., please do the usual and pop it down below, and hopefully I'll see you again in something else that's a bit more interesting. Thanks for watching.